Welcome back everybody to the Rebel Chums channel, and in front of you, you see the very new Graflex kit by Ultimate Works. This is their latest installment of new lightsabers that they produced, and this is really cool. This is not just your ordinary Graflex kit that you have seen many times on the market. This is a really cool high quality lightsaber made by Ultimate Works, and we go into the details of this little beast here. So in overall, the configuration, as you can see it here, is based on the Force Awakens with the glass eye. It's more based on Rey's lightsaber in this particular configuration, and we're just gonna look at it. So let's take her a bit closer to us. So let's start with the pommel, and there's something about the pommel that's, hey, that's different. It is actually a closed pommel, as you can see. This is actually a accurate pommel that you will find on an original real Graflex. A closed pommel, not sound vents on there, just a nice pommel with all the engravings of said brand Graflex, and it has the cobalt D-ring on there as well, just to hang it off your belt and pretend you're Rey or Luke Skywalker. So that's really cool, and I really dig that little piece of authenticity to the Graflex kit. And what I love about that, and it's a little bit harder to see, but I'm gonna try to show it off. It actually has this really nice edge here, so you can see that. That's so cool. I love how that looks. This is really cool. And then it has, of course, the gripping area here, which are really nice, sturdy plastic. Definitely not as hard and brittle as some of the other companies out there. These are really nice. They feel really comfortable. And one thing you see as well immediately on this whole gripping area is the lack of sticky glue sticking out under the grips. As you can see, they're very clean and very straight on the bottom section of the hilt, and that is something I did not like on the aftermarket Graflex kits out there. It's just super nice. It feels really comfortable, it feels really solid, and it feels like it's supposed to be. And then we have the clamp card / activation card. Now, of course, this kit just came in my doorstep, so I did not fully assemble it yet. And just to show off this new lightsaber, I just grabbed it as soon as I could, and I just want to show off everything to you guys. So forgive me if some parts are not fully aligned, or maybe some parts are not screwed in, like for example this clamp card section, but it's just to show off how cool this new lightsaber is. So you have the clamp card here itself. It has this computer card, just like in the movie. It has this lever here to keep the card secured in place, and then really cool, it actually says Graflex on this piece here, and that's really cool. So you have nice Graflex logo going on, and that makes the saber feeling more authentic, like an actual Graflex, and a really classic old vintage Graflex. So just take a look at that. It's really cool. It says Graflex. And then of course we have the bottom or the top section near in the emitter. We have the red activation button, nice dark red color as it's supposed to be. Nice petite button. We have this side button here on the outside, which is for auxiliary the access to auxiliary button. And then we have the brass pins with the correct little insert here, that little alloy brass piece here, that flat piece that lies on the surface of the black surrounding. That actually supposed to be there, and that's really cool that they have this eye for detail. And then of course, about details and eyes, we have a glass eye here, so that's really cool. It's a see-through eye, so actually you can see my finger sticking through it, and I can actually show that it's actually shine through, because hey, if I put a light in there, you can see it glows up. So that's really cool. And then we have this screw here. I just have to screw that all the way in. I didn't do that yet. I'm still tinkering around with my kit here, but I just want to show it off to you guys, making sure that you've seen it, because this is really cool. No worries, I will tie that up. And then of course we have this whole assembly here with the bunny ears, and you can pinch them together, and then it opens the hole here. Now I'll show you guys. So I already started on the installation, and I'll show you very shortly how it looks like. So here you see the innards of the emitter section. So a nice deep blade socket. You see a tri-cree RGB LED there. You see the glass eye on the side, and then you can also see this piece here with the ring that keeps the blade in place. And what I really like about this cool new Hilt or new Graflex kit on the market is that they really went out of their way to make it as accurate as possible. So Ultimate Works went way beyond what other companies have been doing. And let me show you the innards of the hilt. So I just take down the lever, and then I can take out the whole bottom section by twisting in it until I find the unlocking place, and then I just unlock the whole bottom sections. And this is another cool neat little feature that we'll show in a moment, but first I want to show you the inside of the bottom of the Graflex kit. You can see it's a solid piece here, so that's really nice. One solid piece, and it has a nice solid weight to it. It does feel really nice, like it feels like it's a quality piece. It's not a very thin, flimsy machined piece. It actually feels like quality, and that's really important for me in my Graflex kits. And here is something I wanted to show off to you guys, because I'm really happy to show that as well, is one of the new Wonderforce chassis systems, and that actually houses the soundboard, it houses the speaker, and it houses the whole system. So you have a recharge port, and you have access to your SD card in this slot here, and that is so cool. Just look at that. So you have your SD card there, you have a recharge port here, and then you have this cool Auberesh writing on the bottom of the hilt. Now I'm not good at translating that, so you guys probably watching this and there's somebody who knows what this says. If you can translate it, just pause the video and just let me know. That would be really cool. I'm pretty sure it says something either very disturbing or it says something very cool. So that's really nice. I just like how this looks like. You can see the hole there for sound venting, where the speaker sends the sound out, and it looks very solid. So that's gonna be really cool. And let me just put on the bottom piece. I just have to unlock this lever again, put it on there. So now this kit itself will come in a few options. It comes in an empty kit configuration, where you can buy the empty hilt itself, and it will come with X additional items. Or you can have it fully outfitted with an Asteria soundboard, which have of course RGB capabilities, and it's a very sensitive soundboard, which I really recommend, and I would say it's better or comparable at least to the Crystal Shard version 4.0 from Plectra Labs. It's a really nice board. I really dig it. So this is a really cool lightsaber. So of course you guys want to know some specs. So like, how long is it? How deep is the blade socket and whatnot? So let me just show that to you guys really quick here. So from bottom to the very tip of the emitter, which is going to be hard because there's a big bunny ear in between, as it's supposed to be, but nonetheless we can try. So here we go, and she measures correctly around 10.7 inches long. 10.7 inches long. And the blade socket is, how deep? It is 2.3 inches deep to the top of this the ring here. So that's really nice. It means you can have your blade socket, your blade all the way in there, have it secured nice and tight, so you can do some nice light dueling with it. I wouldn't per se do heavy dueling with it. It might be very well possible, but this is such a gorgeous piece, collector's item, that I rather don't beat it up or scratch it up. So that's why I'm not gonna personally duel with it. But let me just show off how much it weighs, so you guys have an idea about that as well. Now this is an actual traditional type of Graflex, right guys? So be reminded, a Graflex supposed to have a certain weight, and in this case she weighs a nice fair 0.741 grams, and it's very nice. It says in grams, and if you want to know what's the unit in what is that in for you guys in the US, it's 138. I don't know what that means, but hey, I'm stupid. You guys know that. I'm a stupid guy. I go back to here. Oh, there we go. This is what you guys want to see. 1.635 lb. I don't know what it means. I'm a more of a European guy, so 7.41 grams. That makes absolutely sense to me. I'm sorry. We Europeans are a little bit silly with our grams and kilos. So this is really cool saber. So this saber will be released very soon on the Ultimate Works website, and it also will be sold on the Pachstore website. So guys, check it out. It will be released in around February 2018, and this will be a very good saber to have in your collection, especially now you have seen The Last Jedi. Everybody wants to have their own Graflex kits, and this is a Graflex kit I actually could vouch for, and especially if you opt for one of the upgrade versions that will come fully installed with the Hysteria soundboard and RGB LED, if I believe correctly, then you have a full-blown packets, and it's just so awesome. Especially now you guys might know, but Vader's Vault also did their own run of flexes, and they actually stopped doing the flex run. So if you want a high-end lightsaber like this, let's say the Graflex kit with a crystal shard 4.0 alternative, or better alternative, I would say, the Hysteria board, then definitely look at the Ultimate Works Flextana, or Flex I should say, Graflex, because this will be a very good contender. And so let me put a blade in there really quick, and then we're going to take a look at the awesome brightness of this saber. So now we're going to turn off the saber, and we're going to take a look at how bright he is. That is really nice. Of course, the saber is in full RGB options available. Of course, because this is a Graflex, I'm not going to change it to another color, because that's more or less sacrilegious to the awesome Graflex, and it just looks amazing with the blue LED. My favorite blue color. It has the shine through eye, and it just looks gorgeous. Very nice. Very beautiful. So if you guys are interested in picking up this awesome Graflex, go to the Ultimate Works website, and you can acquire more information there. I also put more information in the bottom of this video, so you can find all the details there as well. And hope you like this video, and if you do like it, make sure to share this video with all your friends on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, and show them this awesome Graflex, because that would really help us to get the saber community growing and having more people in this hobby and having more friends to duel with. So that will be really helpful. Thanks very much. And otherwise, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, of course, because hey, if you like lightsabers, then this is the YouTube channel where you want to check out probably more reviews, and that will be really appreciated. And otherwise, yeah, just stay scummy. Take care, guys. Bye.